What's your position on the concealed carry?
Concealed carry. Wow. This is not difficult, guys. Constitutional carry. That's my position. I do not understand why we would ask someone to take a class and get a permit to do something that the Constitution already affords you the right to do. It would be like me telling the journalist, you have to go take a class and get a permit to cover this event. Can you imagine how that would go over? Can you imagine? Constitutional carry. It's very simple. We have a Constitution. Let's follow it. Now, some people treat that Constitution like it's just an old, antiquated piece of paper that we put in a museum. That's what it's for. No, it's what this country was founded and based on. It's what we should still be living by. Those are the basics for everything. And then you add on to that. But that doesn't mean we change the Constitution. That would be like changing the very nation that you established. That's what it is to me. So, you know, constitutional carry. And if you read the state constitution, it's almost word for word exactly like the federal constitution. So in essence, by Illinois being the state, the last state to adopt a concealed carry law, all this time they've been violating the law by doing that. That's what they've been doing. You know, and you know, you got to ask yourself this. Were 49 other states wrong and we were the only ones that were right? Ask yourself that. I find that hard to believe. 49 other states were wrong and we got it right. You know, we almost have it right now. There's got to be some tweaking to the concealed carry. It's not right yet. We outlaw guns in the exact places where guns need to be, which just doesn't make any sense at all. If the illegal shootings are going on in schools and movie theaters and parks, where do the legal guns need to be to stop that? Do you think that criminals don't read the state statute? Do you think that criminals don't know that I can get into school and shoot anybody I want, anytime I want to, because there's no guns allowed in there. Legal people are not allowed in there with guns. They can't defend themselves. We've just hung those people out and made victims out of them. That's what we've done. And I don't know about you, I don't have children in school anymore, but I have grandchildren in school. And I don't want my grandchildren to be victims because somebody in government made another bad call. I just don't want that. I want my grandchildren to be able to, and the staff and faculty for that matter, I want them to be safe. I want them to be able to go into that school every single day and know that they're safe, that those teachers can teach, the faculty and staff can do their job, and those kids can learn uninterrupted without having to worry about some crazed person walking in the door and them having no form of self-defense. No way to... We just talked about that in the previous question. There's not going to be a police officer every single time within 1 minute's notice of that crime being committed. There's response time. There's wait time. The way you avoid response time and wait time in a situation like this is you have legal people in that environment with guns to protect those kids and that staff and faculty so that they can do their job uninterrupted. Okay? I'm a great fan of the school resource officer, just so you know. If the money were available, and I think that over time, if we look at this very seriously, we could find the money to put a resource officer in every single school in this state. And what's it cost? Well, I don't know, but we could sure come up with it, and we could establish who it is that's going to pay their fair share of it. Ask yourself this: is it worth it to you to make sure that your kids are not assaulted with a weapon in a school? Would it be worth it to you for your children's safety? Would for me. It would for me. I want my children to be able to go into that, my grandchildren to go into that school and learn. Not to have to be looking over their shoulder all the time, wondering who's going to come in the door with an assault rifle, or a pistol, or a knife for that matter. It's about keeping people safe, at the same time exercising your constitutional right.